Hey guys, welcome back to another video here today. We are at Rockfish Speedway here up in North Carolina. It's east of, Middle Ridge where we race. And, I'm excited to race here. Not a lot of cars. We're run restricted though, it's a bigger track. I'm pretty excited to go out and run. So it's going to go hot laps, qualifying, heat race, and then the feature. All laps is like 3 laps, and then qualifying is like 2. So, I'm just going to try to go out here and learn as much as I can and do my best. Try to learn as much as we can. Try not to hit the infield tires like I did up for, and I'll see what we can do. I felt pretty good with my car. It's just, I just need to stay in the groove more. So, I'm gonna fix a few things. They're gonna work on the car. And yeah, it is really hot out today. It's like 85 degrees. So I'm pretty hot, sweating, and trying to stay in the AC. Other than that, just got a feel for the car there. They told me to take it easier, but I was full send, which it actually worked overall pretty well. But I was happy with my car. But other than that, it was bogging down a little bit off the corner. But we'll make some adjustments for qualifying here. Just so both of us can work on what we need to, and try to go out our best. I don't know, just try to get probably first or second, and I'll see you guys after. Finished up qualifying there. I honestly felt pretty good other than I was flying up. They were telling me to drag the brake in the corner, but I was doing it. It's just I think I needed a little bit more pressure on the brake. But other than that, I felt pretty good. I qualified second, a 10th off, but the other guy, he's ran here a lot more times before. This is our first time. Track was so bumpy. I've never been to a track this bumpy before. I've been to tracks that have been bumpy, but not as bad as this. But yeah, second qualifying, not terrible. We're gonna learn more. Happy to be running tonight at a new track, and gonna be starting second, my heat, I guess. I'm ready to go off for that, and see you guys after that. just finished up our heat race there. It was 10-lap feature, start second. On the start, I was on the outside. I kind of like was stuck up there. I was trying to get down, but it was fine. Rolled back into second, and I was trying to just find some faster, because he's a lot faster. I was just trying to try something to where I could possibly catch him or stay with him there. He was pulling away, but overall my car was pretty good. Towards the end of the heat race, going into 3, there started to be like some big bumps, but it wasn't bad enough to where I'd have to like move all the way down the bottom. I was just trying to find different lines, that'd work good there. But I'm having a lot of fun here. It's pretty far from home. My long trip up, 3 hours up here, but it's a sandy track since we're out by closer to the beach. So track likes to get bumpy a lot, but overall I'm having a lot of fun. They go out for a feature. I don't know how long because they have to run all these other heat races, but I'm gonna try to do my best, learn as much as I can here, keep working on some stuff that get better with my racecraft, and go out there and try to go learn as much as I can. So we finished up our A main feature here tonight at Rockfish Speedway. I had a lot of fun, you know, learn as much as I could. You know, even though that guy, you know, he pulled away a lot, I still had a lot of fun, you know. He's ran a lot more races than me, and I was just trying to learn as much as I could. I found a line towards like middle to the end of the race that was working pretty good, so I did that, and you know, it worked how I wanted to, even though he's pulling away. Still faster, but so I just wanted to give a big thanks to my dad and Kurt and Brad for, you know, making my car good, and hopefully next time we come out here we could be right with the leader and, you know, try to go on one races. We're gonna be racing this Wednesday at Millbridge, and I'll see you guys there. Peace.